Alrighty, good day all. So a bit about gears, more for beginners. Now, if you're just getting into riding, whatever, here's gears explained. Now, I did have a guy send me a comment about the gears earlier on today, so I thought I'd put this video on, and this is how I work my gears out. Okay, so I run up the front a 50-34 and on the back an 11-28. Okay, here's us bombing along Mary Pleasant, having a bit of a speed run. Got to get up to about 45 k's now. Now here is the front gears on my bike. Now this is in the 50 at the minute. So once you're in this gear, you're working from your 11 down to your 20. Now I'm in the smaller one, that's the 34. You're working from first gear down to 10th gear. Now we go on to the rear cog. This is the easiest gear to push if you're in the small ring at the front. So this is first gear, okay, and then we drop down into second gear, and as we go, obviously you get down to third gear, still in the small cog at the front, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th gear. Okay, that is in the front cog. Now if you were to move up to the big ring at the front, the top one then comes to 11th gear, and as you're going down again, you then go 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I am in this gear going along here, sitting on around 45 k's now. I'm in the big ring at the front, so I'm in the 50, and I'm in about I think I'm third from the bottom, so that would make it, I think, 17th gear is what I am actually in. Right now, it's amazing how many people get the gears mixed up. Now when my brother-in-law came out to Australia and we put him on the road bike, he was smashing along in the small cog, so in 10th gear, yeah, even up the hills, and I'd say to him, what are you doing? And he couldn't understand how I went up the hills so much easier with little effort, and it's because he thought that was the quickest way to get up the hills, the easiest way to get up the hills. But in fact, that is the hardest gear to push. So if you're in your 50, the big ring at the front, and the 10th gear or your 20th gear at the back, the smallest cog, that's going to be the hardest you're going to push. That's when you're sprinting, that's when you're going fast. You want to go fast, you get in the big one at the front and the little one at the back. Right, if you want to go easier, you want it so your cadence is faster, it's easier going up hills, you drop it down to your 34 at the front, or your smallest ring at the front and your biggest ring at the back. Right, and that is basically gears explained. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 as you're working down the rear cassette, and that is as simple as it is. You got any questions or comments on that, post them down below, I'm sure you will, and I shall catch you on the next one.